prompt.
Holidays.
Alright. Hi, I'm Simone, and I'm better known as your pilot for this year's holiday. So, you're going on that family vacation once again this year? Well, boy, will you get ready for a lovely, full-on, in-depth analysis about why we're all going to hell. Wait, no, I can't say that. No, I'm going to get so many lawsuits after this, aren't I? Just cut it out later, honey. I'm sure we'll... Oh, this is live? Oh, this is live. Anyway, as I was saying, this is why you're going to your lovely family vacation to heaven this year. Aren't you excited? Now, I know holidays might seem a bit daunting, especially the airports for you little ones there at home. That's why I'm here to tell you about why it's not a scary experience, minus the fact that we will be checking you and screaming at you just in case there are guns and bombs in your bag. You would be surprised how many issues that could cause. I'm not allowed to say those words. I'm not allowed to tell the children we're checking for guns. Oh, okay, really, they're gonna get scared? Yeah, that's the point. We scare them into submission. Oh, right, this is still live. Anyway, so when you first enter the airport, it's very important you listen to your parents because your parents are smart people and they've done this thousands of times before. They may still be just as scared as you, so it's important you hold their hands and don't let anyone else hold your hand and drag you off to an unknown location where they may or may not start a human trafficking ring or a drug ring. It's really up to other people this time, I don't know. Anyway, right, I get it, stay on the script, I understand, okay? Are you sure this is live? Like, can we just take this off the live? Okay. That's why it's important you hold your mummy or your daddy's hands. Anyway, as you go through, first they're going to do a lovely little thing called a passport check. They're going to look at your passport and then they're going to look at you and think, are they the same person? Right, so when they look at your passport, they're going to have a pretty little picture of you inside. And then they're going to see, are you the same person? Because it would be really weird if you were pretending to be someone else and they might think you're a secret spy. Was that kid-friendly enough, Simone? Yes, it was kid-friendly enough. Thank you, Simone. Please stop critiquing me. Anyway, as your pilot, I'm here to continue my instructions. So next up, we have the baggage check. I think I fly a plane. I don't even remember what goes on in an airplane, in an airport. Anyway, next up, we're just going to pretend it's the baggage check in case I forgot anything. It's really your parents' job to explain most of it. Whatever, the baggage check. Now, they're going to look through all of your favourite toys just to see if there's anything that might hurt someone. Like if you have a toy with a little sharp sword, you don't want it to fall out and poke someone because that might get them hurt. We also don't want you carrying bombs. Look, I get it. I can't say that. Just, they need to know the truth, okay? I stand for justice and truth. No, Simone, stop critiquing me. This is a parent's job anyway. Why are we making this video? Oh God, I'm still on live. My job is so gone. I am not going to keep this job after this. Anyway, please ignore that. Don't worry about it, children. That was just my co-worker, Simone, being a little annoying today. She can do that sometimes. You know, when your parents tell you have to go to bed at 7 o'clock. I get it, Simone. It's not the same level of maturity and importance screaming about bombs to children and going to bed at 7. Let me have my fun before I'm fired because of this. Anyway, Simone was being annoying again. If you ever see a Simone out there, remember, just tell her she's annoying. Because she probably is, even if it's not the same Simone. Anyway, now you're just going to have to wait a little while before the plane comes in. And I'm a driver of a plane, and it's super fun. I stay in a little place called the cockpit, where I fly the plane for all of you to get to your destination, whether that's a cool place like Hawaii, a cold place like Iceland or Greenland. Seriously, those two are so mixed up. Like, Greenland is just ice, and Iceland is green. I don't know what maps are doing at this point. I don't know anything. I'm going to lose my job. Who cares what I say on national television at this point? Like, seriously. Whatever, I'm losing my job after this. Anyway, I'm going to be in your plane, and then you're going to meet all the pretty nice little flight attendant ladies who always get shouted at for some reason. Like, they're such nice people, unlike Simone. The flight attendants are really nice people, but sometimes there are just mean people who say mean things to the flight attendants. And it's very important that you don't be a mean person, because you should treat others how you want to be treated. Isn't that right, Simone? You should treat others how you want to be treated. So, that's why the nice little flight attendant ladies are going to show you your seat, and they're going to help you out just in case you ever need help. So, now I'm going to give you a little introduction about myself. As I mentioned earlier, my name's Joanna, and I'm your pilot. I fly the plane around, and now we need to get ready for takeoff. Isn't that exciting? You have no idea how many of you scream and cry when you're in the air. It's so annoying. Please stop. Anyway, I can hear you, by the way. I'd really recommend you don't scream and cry. If you are crying, at least do it quietly. But, moving on, now we're in the air. Isn't that amazing? The flight attendants ladies, the really nice ones, they should have shown you what to do just in case we sink and we all drown. I meant fall into a big swimming pool called the ocean. Don't worry if that happens. You have a little whistle. Remember, the flight attendant ladies must have mentioned it on your life vest. And you blow for it so you can get help. Or if the plane loses oxygen because we have such a bad plane design, there are going to be masks dropping from the skies. And remember, don't do your research beforehand, or else you're going to discover you only actually have worth 15 minutes of oxygen in there instead of what I have, which is an hour's worth of oxygen, because let's be honest, my life is worth so much more than all of yours. I get I can't say that to children, but let me have my fun. We all know I'm being fired after this. Moving on. Now we're in the air. Isn't it amazing? When you look out the windows, you're going to see the amazing clouds out there as well. Wonderful, isn't it? But sadly, our flight must come to an end as you reach your destination. Now we're landing. This could be a scary time for all of you. You should be scared. The majority of plane crashes do happen during landing procedures. So this is the best time to scream and cry if you're going to be a baby and do it. I get that they're children. Simone, for the love of God, stop it. I'm not going to stop. We all know that. This is the best time to scream and cry if you're going to be a little annoying baby. Because this is actually the only time where you do have a reason to scream and cry. Like, if you're going to die, it's probably going to happen now. Anyway, though, I guess this could be a scary time. But it's all over now. By the time I've been talking and shouting at Simone, you've realised your flight is already over. And it wasn't that bad, was it? Now, parents, remember, your children can be annoying and scream and cry, but we love them for it, because that's the only socially acceptable thing I can say. Like, why did you choose to have kids? No, Simone, you've already told me off for shouting at the children. At least let me insult the parents. I know I'm losing my job anyway. I have to go now. I'm gonna lose my